I was reborn. In my past life, during the catastrophic flood, my husband was in bed with my female classmate who was staying at our house. Furious, I tried to throw him out, but he fought back and pushed me out the window. My 3-year-old daughter jumped out after me. My phone screen still showed messages from our family group chat called Loving Family my husband David had sent.
I'll be home tonight.
My mother-in-law immediately chimed in.
Come to Mom, I made your favorite dumplings and hot beef stew.
David replied,
Mom, I haven't seen Emma in 2 months. I really miss her.
Emma is our 3-year-old daughter. He'd been on this business trip for 2 whole months. My mother-in-law immediately chimed in.
Have Melissa bring Emma over too. We have plenty of dumplings. It's settled then.
We both knew I wouldn't go. 2 years ago, while watching Emma during my daughter's fever, she missed that Emma had hit her head and was bleeding. She brushed it off.
Kids get hurt all the time. It was just a little cut.
That little cut needed 3 stitches. When I was pregnant, she forced folk remedies on me to guarantee a boy. I threw them away. After Emma was born, she pushed me to have another child and showed no interest in her granddaughter. We had a huge fight and she swore never to return. I quit my job, raised Emma alone. We hadn't spoken in 2 years. David quickly asked in the group chat.
Melissa, what do you think?
In my past life, I believed he wanted to reconcile and lied, saying Emma had a fever. When he heard she was sick, he rushed home. That night, a massive storm hit. Rain fell for a full day and night. 3 days later, the first floor was underwater. My in-laws panicked. David took the inflatable raft I'd bought for Emma to rescue them. The moment my mother-in-law arrived, she apologized.
Melissa, I was wrong before. I think about Emma every day. Please don't kick me out.
She even rushed to do housework and fussed over Emma constantly.
The past is the past. Let's just be a family and move forward.
I believed them completely. The next day, my former classmate Sophie knocked on the door. She lived in the same building, eyes red from crying.
I have no food. My door isn't safe. People keep bothering me.
Poor thing. We have a spare room. Stay with us.
The rain lasted a month. My stored food was almost gone. I wanted to ask David to tell Sophie to figure something out herself. But when I opened the spare room door, I saw them together. That moment broke everything. I demanded they all leave. His parents pretended to scold him. Then his mother grabbed me, crying.
Oh, Melissa, you've been with David for 5 years. That woman must have seduced him. It's pouring rain outside. Think of your child. Wait until the rain stops, okay?
David and his parents begged together. Emma cried her heart out. My heart softened. I only made Sophie leave. But in the middle of the night, I heard David secretly opening the door to let Sophie back in. I confronted him again. He raised his hand and pushed me. I fell out the window. Emma woke up, and she jumped out after me. Below was raging floodwater. My daughter and I drowned. Tears fell on my phone screen. I looked up at the dark, ominous sky. It was just after 10 a.m., less than 9 hours until the 7 p.m. rainstorm. I had to act fast. This time, I won't let the tragedy repeat. I stared at the apartment that once held betrayal and death and called a furniture buyer.
Pick up all furniture and appliances. Get here as soon as possible.
This time, I'm taking Emma to my parents' house in the countryside. They live on high ground. In my past life, the flood barely affected them. I packed documents and savings. My daughter woke up and ran into my arms.
Emma, sweetie, it's okay. We're going somewhere safe.
The movers arrived quickly. Within hours, the apartment was empty. I drove straight to the garage and called my parents.
Mom, there's going to be torrential rain for months. Stock up on cured meat, rice, and flours as much as possible.
Silly girl. We have enough rice for 2 years. The vegetable garden has more than we can pick. The cabinet is stuffed with cured fish and meat. Just bring Emma home. I'll fill all the buckets in the yard with water and wait for you.
My anxious heart finally settled. After a few more words, I hung up and floored the gas pedal toward the supermarket. My parents definitely had enough rice and flour. With that in mind, I pushed a shopping cart through the aisles. Instant noodles. I grabbed 10 boxes. Fish, meat, and fruit in cans, all by the box. In the snack aisle, I took Emma's favorite sausages, milk, eggs, and every small packaged snack I could find. I bought batch after batch, making multiple trips to the car. Fresh vegetables too, specifically the ones that store well. Potatoes, carrots, sweet potatoes, various meats, beef, lamb, pork, long-lasting nuts, walnuts, sunflower seeds, pistachios. Drinking water was essential. I grabbed 10 large jugs of bottled water and some water purification tablets. The car's trunk, back seat, and even the passenger seat were completely packed. Emma and I then went to the pharmacy. Fever reducers, cold medicine, antiviral meds. I bought every common medication I could think of, plus 2 special medicines, just in case. At the hardware store, I stocked up on candles, flashlights, and pepper spray. As I loaded the last batch into the car, raindrops began to fall. In the group chat, David tagged me again.
3 hours until I'm home. Bring Emma over for dumplings tonight.
I replied that I have a cold, so I won't come. Stay at your mom's for a few days. My mother-in-law replied instantly.
Get some rest then. David is the breadwinner. He can't get sick.
I smirked. By tomorrow, the water would reach their calves. Soon, the water would flood the second floor.
Mommy, is it going to rain?
I touched her forehead and smiled.
Don't worry. We'll be at Grandma and Grandpa's house soon. There's so much good food waiting for us.
The rain intensified. I pressed the gas and headed toward the suburbs. By the time we reached my parents' small courtyard, the rain was pouring down. Mom and Dad stood at the door with lanterns, waiting.
Finally, you're home.
I looked out the window at the night being swallowed by the storm. My mind was clear. His problems are no longer ours. This time, Emma and I were finally standing in a safe place. All that betrayal and pain would be washed away by the storm. I spent a few peaceful days at my parents' house. Mom cooked different stews and soups every day. This peace was shattered on the 5th morning by David's frantic phone call.
Melissa, the water's almost at the second floor. Get Emma's inflatable raft and come pick us up. Me and my parents.
In the background, I could hear his mother complaining. I sent him a pre-recorded video of the inflatable raft, full of knife slashes, completely unusable.
I don't know when it got damaged. I was planning to pick you up this morning.
David's tone immediately softened.
Just take care of yourselves. I'll figure something out.
Not even 10 minutes later, he called again. Sophie was in the frame with him.
She lives on the 12th floor. She keeps getting harassed, and she's run out of snacks. Let her stay in our spare room. We're old classmates and coworkers. I couldn't say no.
If Sophie's in trouble, why didn't she contact me directly? I'm the one who helped her find that apartment through a friend. She said she'd thank me properly, but she never even bought me a coffee. Now that she's in trouble, she comes to you first?
She's in my department now. We work together a lot, so she just asked me.
You told me before that you had no work overlap with her.
I called out his lie directly.
How did that change in just a few days?
David seemed irritated.
Melissa, in a situation like this, can you stop overthinking? Sophie's job changed recently, and she needs to coordinate materials with me. That's all. Anyway, just set up a room for her. We all have to see each other at work. Don't make this awkward.
No!
I refused firmly. David was stunned.
What did you say?
He clearly hadn't expected me to be so resolute.
There's no food left at home. I can't take her in.
I said it word by word.
You always stock up on food. How could there be nothing left? If you refuse her now and something happens to her, what then?
David,
I was almost laughing from frustration.
the rain's been flooding for days. You haven't once asked if Emma and I have food to eat. Instead, you're worried about someone irrelevant. Where exactly does your heart lie?
Melissa.
I didn't bother responding. I hung up and muted his number. Not long after, David sent a video call request. I lied and said my camera was broken. On the screen, he and his parents were crammed into a tiny room with unfamiliar furniture.
We moved to the 4th floor. The landlord charged us $5,000 for one room, plus $500 per person per day for meals.
He looked miserable. I said nothing. A week later, David's calls came flooding in again.
Melissa, the waters reached the 4th floor. The landlord kicked us out. We're all crammed in the hallway now. There are people everywhere. They even charge $500 just to charge a phone. Check the building group chat. See if anyone can lend us an inflatable raft.
The group chat was complete chaos.
Please, someone sell me food. I'm starving.
Instant noodles, $500 per pack.
I don't see anyone lending rafts.
I said deliberately. My mother-in-law grabbed the phone and shouted.
I saw someone rowing an inflatable raft downstairs this morning.
Why didn't David call out to them?
Her voice cracked.
It was so far away, and with all the thunder and lightning, they couldn't hear us.
I hung up. Later, I found out the raft belonged to a young man on the 36th floor. David and his parents paid the young man a high price for a ride on his raft. They finally made it back to the 28th floor. Bang! David pushed open the door to the 28th floor apartment. He stared at the completely empty, bare-bones space and froze. Exposed walls, dusty floors, not even a place to sit. His knuckles turned white as he gripped his phone. He immediately called me.
Melissa, what's the meaning of this? Taking everything and running off, that's heartless.
I laughed coldly.
When you were protecting Sophie, did you ever think about me and Emma?
David trembled with anger and hung up. With nowhere else to go, David took his parents to stay with Sophie. Her 12th floor rental was already cramped. With 4 people squeezed in, there was barely room to move. Conflict erupted quickly. David's mother complained about sleeping on the floor. Sophie resented his parents for eating too much. One night, the building residents group chat exploded.
You're robbing people in broad daylight? Have you no humanity?
I clicked in and saw a video posted by the young man from the 36th floor.
I risked my life on a raft to find food and sold instant noodles for $1,000. Then people robbed me and beat me.
The group instantly split. Some were furious, others cheered.
Greedy profiteer, he deserved it.
As I read intently, David sent me a video call. I hung up immediately. Then I sent him a video of Emma holding a bowl of braised pork, smiling sweetly. Caption: "Tonight's meat stew smells amazing." He was so angry he threw his phone onto the couch. Sophie immediately glared at him.
If you're going to throw things around, get out.
But David had nowhere to go. He could only swallow his anger. Worse still, his parents both developed high fevers. David reluctantly called me, begging for medicine, but I just watched his parents shivering on the screen and played a cheerful song in response. His mother grabbed the phone.
"Melissa, you heartless woman."
Before she could finish, she clutched her chest and collapsed. With no way to get medical help, both elderly parents soon passed away. David called me, his eyes red.
Are you satisfied now? My parents, this is on you.
A scream from Sophie cut off his grief. David turned to see Sophie and two men throwing his belongings out the door.
Your mother passed in my apartment. It's bad luck. Get out. Now.
David completely broke down. He lunged at Sophie and pushed her. The two men immediately attacked him viciously. David curled up on the ground in pain. Sophie sneered and kicked him.
Still acting like a manager? Useless.
Pain shot through him. David let out a cry, his face twisted in agony. He looked at Sophie's mocking expression, then used all his remaining strength to crawl up and grab her. Like a man who'd lost everything, he charged toward the balcony.
We'll go together.
Soon, someone posted a video in the group. I turned off my phone and hugged Emma tightly as she slept beside me. Outside, the storm was weakening. I knew this nightmare, stained with betrayal, was finally over. Don't forget to like and follow. Meow.